to repair those laboratories, to modernize those laboratories, so that indeed state-owned enterprises like Botswana Vaccine Institute can become the multinational institutions that we have always insisted Botswana will facilitate to build our economy. We are doing tremendous work around our education system, refocusing ourselves towards technical education, towards science, towards technology, and towards artificial intelligence. This is not theoretical. We have actually already signed agreements with institutions and partners and foundations. And very shortly, we will be having a rapid scaling up program of artificial intelligence and technology for our young people. Not theory, but it is work that has already commenced, and the results are about to manifest. Diversification for decades has talked about diversifying the economy away from diamonds. In the past, we talked about diversification. It was a philosophy. It was a luxury because there was no pressure to diversify. We had the money, we had the diamonds, we had the foreign reserves. But now diversification is an existentialist question. If we do not diversify, we sink. If we do not diversify, we implode. And I'm very proud that I work for a government that already has conjured tremendous work towards our diversification drive. There is work that is ongoing, there is work that we have done to bring players in mineral processing to partner with Botswana, to set up base in Botswana and create a Botswana that is a mineral beneficiation hub. The amount of work that is being done in agriculture is tremendous. You know, even a small example, like the breweries, all the input that goes into our breweries here has been input from outside Botswana. But now we are looking at all or most of those inputs, the grains, the entire value chain, and that alone, developing it systematically, would make a big difference to our agriculture, besides all the other work that has been done in agriculture. Many people talk about how our economy has slowed down. Our government system is lethargic. Our government system is fragmented. This is not the time to defend. This is the time to share what it is that the new government and the people of Botswana are doing collectively to change the fortunes of our country. You must by now have heard of our transformation our collective transformation program. Our transformation program is an all of government process. A process in which our civil servants, our public, our local investors, foreign investors, our professionals, our farmers, our workers, everyone will have an opportunity to shape and build their country. We have brought in professionals from around the world, not just one place. We have talked to countries like Malaysia. In fact, we wrote a letter to the Malaysian Prime Minister. We asked him to give us 2 of his finest professionals to come and be part of this. And he responded. He has given us 2 of his finest people to be with us until we are done with this process. We have negotiated with a gentleman called Idris Jala. Idris Jala is one of the foremost authorities in strategy and economics in the world. We are fortunate that him and the institution that he chairs, Pemandu, have agreed. And we are not paying a single cent, by the way. We are doing this through partnerships with countries, through partnerships with foundations. And this is called building the new Botswana. At the end of this transformation program, everyone in this country will know the specifics. At the end of this process, everyone in this country will know that over the next 3 or 4 years, this is the amount that is going to be invested by investors locally and international. Everyone will know specifically these are the amount of jobs that these investments will yield. Everyone in this country will know who's responsible for this and that, and who's not responsible for that. Everyone will know and understand what the timelines are. Everyone will have an opportunity to contribute. After the announcement of the transformation program, and there was a call for ideas from Botswana, call for ideas that anyone and everyone who has ideas, who has investment proposals, submit. After 2 days, there were more than 4,000 submissions from local and international investors and business people. Halika khole gore le aga Botswana yo mosha. I am sharing all of these things to remind you that the same hope that we kept alive is the same hope that is keeping us alive. The same hope that will be with us to build a new Botswana. One of the things that we had promised ourselves as the AP is that 50 years from now, 100 years from now, 200 years from now, this is the movement that every election, every generation will give this country great leaders of integrity. Every election, every generation, the best leaders of this country will come out of the AP because it is the port that will give this country the best leaders. This is why I am very proud of our ministers. We have excellent, outstanding, diligent, hard-working, fair-minded, rigorous ministers in the new Botswana from the AP. I sleep like a baby at night. I sleep like a baby at night because this movement has demonstrated and continues to demonstrate that it will give this country the best leaders. Some of them think they are still in the military. There are some of our ministers. They think they are still in the military. I'm just saying. They operate with such efficiency, with such effectiveness, that it is something to be proud of. I'm talking, of course, about General Mokhar. You know, the general, I don't know how they do things in the military. You know, there's this salute. There's this other one I didn't know about. It goes like this. So the general, I'm thinking that, no, now we're in a meeting. We're talking about things about building the country. General, we are talking, then the general does this. So this is why I say some still think they are still in the military. So thank you for giving us General Mokhar. You know, AK-47 was the loner, the only MP in 2019. The only member of parliament. He never lost hope. He kept hope alive. And hope kept him alive. And I know many of you know him as AK-47 Panzer. But he's a lot more than that. That is what you see in the surface. Remuluzi is a capable leader, a capable minister, a minister that allows me to sleep at night because he's a man of integrity. I can assure you there will not be a time, even if you were to instruct an audit on us, 10 years from now, all of us will be audited. I want to tell you now, you will find nothing on Remuluzi. Thank you to this movement for giving this country a leader like VP Muluzi. The good doctor. The good doctor, Kastswana ke mo go teng ba mo segetsi mo lehure tota. You know, the good doctor speaks fluent French. Fluent. Whether he's in Côte d'Ivoire, good doctor he speaks fluent French. The good doctor has been traveling the globe. A man with a personality, a likable personality that has attracted new friends to our country and to our nation. And I want to say thank you very much to the AP for giving us a leader like the good doctor. We have a deputy, Madam Speaker, Aus Pushkas. Mama, where is she? There she is. I'll tell you something which is very funny about Aus Pushkas. You know, she has mastered her job so much so I think she has gone beyond mastery. She has gone beyond mastery. Let me tell you, she loves protocol. When she hears that I'm coming, she doesn't just wait in her office, she would want to come out and wait for me outside. Can you believe that? I don't think that is necessary, but she believes it is necessary. Let me just say that thank you to the AP for the leaders that you have given this country. I also want to thank all of you for your belief, for your faith, for your hope. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for being prepared. Thank you for the principles that you espouse. Thank you for the integrity that you stand for the fairness that you stand for the decency that you stand for the belief in the sanctity of the human life that you believe in. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for reminding the people of Botswana that this country belongs to the people. It does not belong to the leaders. Thank you for reminding all of us that the leaders, it is the leaders that must fear the people and not the people fear the leaders. Thank you for your spiritual maturity, your willingness to work with others, your willingness to work with the BPF and to work with the BNF and to work with the BPP and to work with all Botswana regardless of their party colors. Thank you for who you are. I want to thank Reboko, the President of the Republic of Botswana and the President of the Umbrella for Democratic Change. My working relationship with the President, not after government, but for many, many, many years. And this was true also with Reawaken. Is almost strange. We don't need more than 5 minutes or 7 minutes to navigate very difficult situations. We can have a meeting, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, a meeting that changes the course of our direction. His belief in this movement, his belief in the leaders of this movement, his patience to want to work with people coming from different walks of life is something to be commended. I do not want to sit down before I acknowledge that we will have lapses.